Good morning, children. Welcome to session 9. In session 8, we have discussed about per capita income, right, and incomes and other criteria, right? What are the different per capita incomes, literacy rate, mortality rate, and infant mortality rate, infant IMR, right? Now, in this session, we are going to learn about Human Development Report. What is that? Here in Human Development Report, we see different per capita incomes, different literacy rates, okay, and different IMR, infant mortality rate, when we compare to country. In last session, we have discussed about in between states, right, like Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, right? We discussed in between states. Now we discuss about countries. Okay, let's see what is Human Development Report. Just we know what is the brief note about Human Development Report. When we realize that even though the level of income is important, yes, to develop the human life, the income will play important and crucial role in our lives. It is an inadequate measure of level of development, right? It is a more important and equivalent in our life. We begin to think of other criteria, not only income, we think about different criteria. And మన life లో income అనేది ఒకటే కాదు important part, right? The way of standard of living, right? Everything is must. There could be a long list of such criteria, but then it would not be so useful. It means we have a long list of daily living life, right, to maintain our life, standard life or standard living, to develop human being. But here, if I go to example again, Haryana and Himachal Pradesh, such as the one we use the comparison of Himachal Pradesh and Haryana are among them. వీటిలో హ్యూమన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ అనేది ఎలా ఉంటుందన్నమా ఎగ్జాంపుల్ దే ఆర్ అగైన్ గివింగ్ హిమాచల్ ప్రదేశ్ అండ్ హర్యానా వాట్ దే ఆర్ షోయింగ్ they have given one example. For instance, Human Development Report published by United Nations Development Program, UNDP, is nothing but United Nations Development Program. What this will do, you know, it will publish Human Development Report. Human Development Report, HDR. Human Development Report అనేది country wise, state wise. Who will publish means here this UNDP, United Nations Development Program, will publish the Human Development Report. Guys, remember this part. Who will publish means you have to give this answer. You may get this answer in a multiple choice. And here compares countries based on the educational attainment of the people, their health status and per capita income. This will publish Human Development Report. How you know? First, education, income, and health, population. These all things will be mentioned in a Human Development Report, which is publishing by UNDP, United Nations Development Program. ఈ డీటెయిల్స్ అన్ని కూడా ఈ హ్యూమన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ రిపోర్ట్ లో మెన్షన్ చేసి ఉంటారు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద పీపుల్ ఇన్ ద పర్టికులర్ కంట్రీ, పర్ క్యాపిటల్ ఇన్కమ్ ఆఫ్ కంట్రీ, health of all the people, population, what is the population strength, everything will be mentioned in Human Development Report. After that, this UNDP will publish the Human Development Report, publish. మనం కావాలంటే ఇప్పుడు గూగుల్లో కూడా చెక్ చేసాము సో అండ్ సో కంట్రీ హ్యూమన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ రిపోర్ట్ ఏంటి అని. We can go and check in all the reports. We can Google it and we can get the information. Google చేయొచ్చు మనం. గూగుల్లో మనం హ్యూమన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ రిపోర్ట్ అని కొడితే you will get different types of countries information. ఒకవేళ వాళ్ళు పబ్లిక్ గా పబ్లిష్ చేస్తే. Okay. Now they have given one graph. What is that? Some data regarding India and its neighbors for 2018. Okay, let me draw the diagram here and show you. It means what they did, you know, they have given some information about Human Development Report for the year 2018 for India and its neighbors. What are the neighbors of India? Like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Nepal. These are more near to India. That's what we call as neighbors of India. These are the countries. They are given one table to show per capita income, life expectancy, at birth, mean of years schooling, human development. We'll see what is that. I'll draw here. I need everyone to be draw all the tables in your notes. See here, first I'll go with the country. I'll write small letters. Let's try to observe. Per capita income. Per capita income. This is country. Per capita income, country. Life expectancy at birth. Life expectancy at birth. Right? And one more, schooling. I am not writing everything. Schooling. And one more is human development. Human development. Sir, what are these? Now I'll go with Sri Lanka. First, I'll go with Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka's per capita income is 11,326. 11,326 and life expectancy at birth, it is 75.5% birth rate. Okay, and if you go to schooling, it is 11% and human development is 76%. 76%. Again I am repeating. Sri Lanka's per capita income is 11,326 and 75.5% is a birth rate and schooling is 11% and 76% is a human development. When you come to India per capita income is 6,353, right? And if you go to life expectancy, schooling and human development is will be again different. 68.8 and it is 6 and it is 129. So what is the difference here? As I told, the country to country the differences will be there. Now Sri Lanka and India, if you compare, per capita income is less, birth rate is also less and schooling is also less and development of a human also different. Here you have given per capita income is calculated. Okay, I will explain that later. And if you go to Pakistan, right? Pakistan is also having some 5311 and if you see life expectancy at birth in Pakistan is less than India, that is 66.6 and schooling is 5%. Development will be 149 it seems. It means when you compare the per capita income is coming down and birth rate is coming down, schooling also coming down, but when you come to development is increasing when you compare to country. Like that we have more number of countries that we can update in a stages whatever we have. And here is giving one more thing, per capita income. Okay, there is one more, Bangladesh and Nepal. I am not giving that because there is a numbers. You can go ahead and read it out. Per capita income. How per capita income will be calculated means US dollars for all the countries that can compare. And one more thing, you know, US dollars. US dollars తెలుసు అందరికి. Sir, what is US dollars? Don't ask me what is US dollars. It's a US currency. US currency nothing but అంటే అమెరికా యొక్క డబ్బులు. అమెరికాలో మనము మనీని ఏమని call money as dollars, right? Now here what is mentioning, per capita income will be calculated with the US dollars. Example I give you, if you carry US dollars to some other country, everywhere US dollars will be taken. And US dollars a country lo aina sare తీసుకుంటారు. బట్ వేరే కంట్రీకి నువ్వు ఇప్పుడు ఇండియన్ కరెన్సీ తీసుకెళ్లి వేరే కంట్రీలో ఇస్తే వాళ్ళు తీసుకోరు. బట్ US dollars across the globe, across the world, we can go anywhere and we can purchase whatever we want. And here per capita income ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నారు అంటే, with the US dollars it is also done in a way that every dollar would buy the same amount of goods and services in any country. ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను, నీకున్న US dollars తో నువ్వు ఏ కంట్రీ కైనా వెళ్ళి నీ దగ్గర ఉన్న డాలర్స్ తో ఆ ఈక్వల్ అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ డాలర్స్ కి నువ్వు గూడ్స్, ప్రొడక్ట్స్ కానీ ఏమైనా సరే కొనుక్కోవచ్చు. లైఫ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెన్సీ బర్త్ ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తారంటే, denotes the average expected length of life of a person at the time of birth. అంటే బర్త్ రేట్ ని ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నారు సార్ అంటే, ఇక్కడ యావరేజ్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ లైఫ్ టైం అంటే నువ్వు మినిమం 40 ఇయర్స్ బతుకుతున్నావు అనుకో, ఆ 40 ఇయర్స్ ని బేస్ చేసుకొని వాళ్ళు బర్త్ రేట్ కూడా దే ఆర్ గివింగ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్. ఇయర్స్ ఆఫ్ స్కూలింగ్ ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నారమ్మా? స్కూలింగ్ విల్ బి క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ average number of completed years of education of a country's populated aged 25 and older. అంటే యావరేజ్ గా 25 ఇయర్స్ అబౌవ్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు కూడా స్కూలింగ్ వాళ్ళ యావరేజ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ తీసుకొని ఎక్స్క్లూడింగ్ ఇయర్స్ స్పెండ్ రిపీటింగ్ ఇండివిజువల్ గ్రేడ్స్, అంటే రిపీటెడ్ గా స్పెండ్ చేసిన ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కాకుండా 25 ఇయర్స్ ఏజ్ లో ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఎంతైతే స్కూలింగ్ చేశారో వాళ్ళ స్టడీస్ ని బట్టి వాళ్ళు స్కూలింగ్ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నారు. అండ్ HDI, హ్యూమన్ డెవలప్మెంట్ ఇండెక్స్, లాస్ట్ కాలమ్ we have written, stands for human development index. It ranks out of 189 countries in all. It means this human development is across all the countries. 189 countries lo ee human development index anedi follow chestunnaaru. This is what the index or the data which we can calculate the per capita income, birth rate and schooling and human development index. And if you see there may be many improvements in human development. That is nothing but how it will be, as I told, in all the countries the human development concept have gone. Now development has progressed over time. Development progress over time. Development has progress over time. What it means, here we have given some information, okay, that is nothing but what is given here. Some of the countries are, okay, some of the head of the countries in terms of human development indicators. Similarly, some states have the information regarding indicators of human development. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమంటున్నాడు వాడు, development as progress over time. What is the meaning for that? Now we'll see. Some of the countries are ahead of other countries in terms of human development indicators. అంటే కొన్ని కంట్రీస్ వేరే కంట్రీస్ తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే ఇంకా ముందుగా ఉన్నాయి. ahead, I mean, example take India and US. US is more developed country than India. It is far better, not better. It is somewhat far. I mean, we can't touch US because it have developed a lot. India is still in the developing stage. And here, similarly, some states have better indicators of human development. Yes, few states, few countries having better development things. How it means, the way of education, the way of thinking, the way of technology, everything. And though within a state there may be a variations. Instead, there will be different variations, different types to develop the humanity, right? Some districts may be more advanced than others. Obviously, districts, states, countries will be more advanced. Advanced in countries technological, whatever. The countries are competition. Countries to countries competition either technological competitive move and they are only useful if these indicators can think in meaningful ways as to why ours are behind the others. Whatever they do the things to develop a human thing, it should be a meaningful and it should be a useful to develop the economy of a country. Economy of the country. And here there is one example. After the independence, like most of the other states in India, like Himachal Pradesh, had very low levels of education. After the completion of independence, example one state, Himachal Pradesh is having low education system or low education thing in that Himachal Pradesh. And being a hilly region with low density of population in many villages, spread of schools, particularly to the rural areas. Why hilly regions? Hilly regions in the sense the hill stations and everything will be there, right? The rural areas, villages, the education will be very less because corporate schools and villages to right? Because they are the rural areas, the people will be mostly farmers, right? They will not have a much education system in the rural areas in the villages. However, both the government of Himachal Pradesh and the people of the state were keen on access to better education. Even the Himachal Pradesh government and the people of Himachal Pradesh are trying for good education system. And the government started schools and made sure that education was largely free or cost very little for parents. Finally, the government has started some education system and it is providing free education with a less cost. Further, it tried to ensure that these schools have at least minimum facilities like government start schools minimum facilities general schools teacher, classrooms, benches, boards, right? Minimum education that all the schools have to give. Here, minimum facilities like teachers, classroom, toilets, drinking water, etc. all should be there in a school. These are the minimum basic things that we should have in a schools. And here, in a last point, what is mentioning, in the year 2005, the average spending on education by the government in India states was rupees 1059 per child. Rupees 1059 per child. This is the school fees averagely per child. Per child ki 1049 rupees on the fees amount. And but what happened, on the other hand, Himachal Pradesh was spending 2005. Himachal Pradesh is spending 2005 rupees per child is spending. Why? The high priority on education paid off. Obviously, the education we pay more amount for the education, right? In an intensive survey on schooling done in 1996 and repeated in 2006, the surveys are noted. There is a survey. Survey తెలుసుకదమ్మా అంటే ఎలా జరుగుతుంది ఏంటి ఎడ్యుకేషన్ అనేది ఆ సర్వే 1996 లో చేశారు అండ్ 2006 లో కూడా సర్వే చేశారు. ఆ సర్వేలో ఏంటంటే the fees, the education, everything got grown up, increased. Students in Himachal Pradesh come to school enthusiastically. చూసారా హిమాచల్ ప్రదేశ్ లో స్టూడెంట్స్ బాగా enthusiastic గా అంటే బాగా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ తో బాగా ఎనర్జీతో బాగా జీల్ తో వాళ్ళు స్కూల్స్ కి వచ్చేవాళ్ళు. enthusiasm అంటాం కదా. And overwhelming proportion of students enjoyed their schooling experience. Most of the people they got an experience and they enjoyed the schooling because rural areas లో ఎక్కువ schools ఉండవు కదమ్మా, right? All of a sudden good schools start చేసామనుకోండి people will enjoy in doing the studies. Example, the teacher loves us and teaches us as well. Yes, we love you, right, to make you to good education. Even you have to love us. I mean, you have to make, okay, my teacher is giving good explanation as my mother, my father, right? There will be a father and children relation should be when we are explaining. In the same way in Himachal Pradesh, all the students are very much interested in going to school and they like whatever the teachers are giving the explanation in the school. Even teachers also, they will like all the students very. See, now if there is a good student, okay, who is getting first rank every time, obviously I like him, right? Because I appreciate him, right? I tell him about to my friends, okay, so and so a person is very good. I like him very much. He is studying very well. In the same way, students, okay, so and so sir or teacher, he teaches very well. We like him and he gives very much clear explanation in our class. In the same way, both teacher and student should have understanding in schools. Example, say Neha enrolled in class 4th in a village in Chamba. It means this the teacher loves us and teaches us well. Okay, the teacher loves us and teaches us well. It means the teacher have to like all the students and teaches us well. Take example of mine. I like all the children. Okay, if you do any bad thing, obviously I will shout. If you are good, I will be good and I will like to teach you all people. If you are disturbing the class, I will get irritation. Right? In the same way, if you are having good behavior in class, I will show more interest in teaching the classes. Here, children have dreams of studying till higher classes and aspirations to be policemen. Yes, you and me having more dreams to go for a higher education and become policemen or scientists or teachers, right? The attendance rate was very high in primary classes, but also among older children. Our aim is to reach one goal, right? Right? I am a teacher here. That's my goal. I reach now. But your goal would be either teacher or scientist or policeman, whatever. That depends on your goal, whatever you have. Right? Like this. We have many things in not only in Himachal Pradesh, in Haryana and everywhere. See, now there is a progress in Himachal Pradesh. There is a progress in Himachal Pradesh how the education system have developed. I will show that now. Now, here there is a gender, right? Gender. I will take Himachal Pradesh, and India. Okay. Here 2001. And here is 2011. In Himachal Pradesh, 2001 and 2011. Again in India, 2001 and 2011. Gender is nothing but male or female. Females and males. Right? Just I'll go with the numbers. 67, 85, 76, 89. 54, 65, and here, sorry, 75 and 82. Now see here, what is mentioning? The comparison across two different years is indicative of development has happened. Yes, in 2011, females are 67, but in 2011 it is increased. Again, males 85, and it got increased to 89. Education ekkada tagaledamma perugutundi. And if you see in 2011 female across India 54 and in 2011 across India is 65. Again same 75 and 82. It is keep on increasing the education system in both females and males. Education is for everyone. Okay, right? Now here, though there is a still difference in average levels of education among boys and girls, ante difference అనేది ఉందాం. Boys, girls are, we see the pass percentage will be more for girls, right? And there will be a difference across genders. There has been some progress towards greater equality in recent years. In recent years ఏం జరిగిందమ్మా అంటే both equal గా ఉంటుందమ్మా. Male female కి education system అనేది equal గా అయిపోయింది. Nowadays in past years, in last 3 years we can take 5 or 6 years or 10 years or 2 years. ఈ last recent years లో ఈ information, I mean ఈ education system అనేది male female లో everything is same. There is no difference here. Okay, this is the human development in education. Okay, and per capita income and everything. Right, guys. So far we have completed 2 chapters, that is geological, Indian features and ideas of development. Now this is the last topic in ideas of development. Go through all the points, make assignment and send by EOD. I mean end of the day. If you send next day morning, I will not consider. Okay. Draw all the tables very clearly. Okay. In next exam, I may give you these topics for, I mean these tables in exams. Okay. Keep remember these all numbers. Here you can give the own numbers. No problem. You can go with the own numbers also. But this is the information we got in the books. That is a genuine. We own the numbers based on the change. Okay. So far we have completed 2 chapters. In next session we will start 3rd chapter. Go through with the points and do the assignment and send the homeworks. Okay. Thank you guys.